I easily incorporate these values into my work with patients as well as many other people I encounter on a daily basis. These characteristics are important examples everyone should live their lives by. Caring about others and yourself go hand in hand, because the same way I care about my health and what happens to me, whether that be emotionally, physically, or psychologically, this should be taken into account when thinking about any other person because they matter just as much as I do. Everybody faces their own challenges. The least we can do as a society is be able to care about everyone's situation if given the chance. This leads me into integrity, which as an inspiring healthcare professional is something you are sworn into. When it comes to the decisions I make, the first question I ask myself is whether or not it's right or wrong. And the next question, whether or not what I'm doing is being done in good faith rather than personal bias. Because whether it's a patient or a friend, your honesty is what determines whether or not that person will trust and listen to what you have to say. In terms of accountability, I try not to put myself in situations in which I know I won't be able to handle, meaning I try not to assess my abilities and judge whether or not I can complete the task. Collaborating with others is always a way of creating new and innovative ideas. I always seek advice from others because two minds are always better than one when it comes to solving problems. And people always have different perspectives, so it's interesting to hear someone else's idea from a different perspective because you could be thinking of it one way and they could be thinking of it from a completely different aspect. When it comes to me delivering outstanding customer service experience, I feel like this stems from characteristics from the previous question. To do that, I just imagine as if the customer was me. The same amount of care, if not more, I would give myself is what I try to do for others because I feel as though this world is hard enough on its own, so the least we can do as individuals is try to treat each other with the same respect we want for ourselves. It's always good to put yourself in the other person's shoes because you never know what somebody might be going through, so you have to just try to be as helpful as possible. Thank you for your time and consideration.